Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. It's your boy Cha, Charlie Global, and I'm back once again with another one. Oh, yeah. Y'all already know the dorm is lit. I'm talking about everybody pulling up in here. I'm talking about, boy. Hold on. I'm talking about they coast to coast, country to country. I'm talking about they air well. They air well. I'm talking about global game, man. We lit. I'm talking about y'all drop them cities, your countries, wherever you from. Let me know where you coming from with it. Y'all know we global in this thing, man. Yeah. And by now, y'all should have been done hit that like button. Leave me a comment and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Hype me up and share the video. Oh yeah, man, y'all already know I'm coming back with another banger. Oh yeah. Yes, sir, man. This one here crazy though. So, you know, this another Ultra State prison story. So, I'm in a room with a dude named Roquan. Roquan had a life sentence, you know what I'm saying? At that time, Roquan had been gone like 11 years. You feel me? He was a cool bump mate. He was a hustler. You know what I'm saying? I watch him go from the ground to the sofa. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. I watched that boy come up. You know what I'm saying? He was a trapper like me. We was slanging sandwiches together, going out. You know what I'm saying? That boy Fat Black was giving us the sandwiches, you know what I'm saying? We were going out there on the compound, working our move, you know what I'm saying, getting money. Then that thing, you know, and that boy came up with the play, the Michael Vick and Roddy White. And he let me in on the play. So I'm fooling with Roquan, like, we cool, like, you know what I'm saying? We had each other back for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't really speak on what he was locked up for, you know what I'm saying? But he did tell me he had life, you know what I'm saying? He was like, the person on his case, he couldn't believe it. Nigga told on him to get a lesser sentence. He getting out, but he stuck in here for life. So I'm like, damn, man, that messed up. But I know that got to hurt. You know what I'm saying? You done committed a crime with somebody. You know what I'm saying? They get jammed up. Y'all get jammed up. And he just, you know, first one squeal, get the deal. That boy went to squilling in that damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So we doing time or whatever. And that thing, you know, that boy Roquan, he had done caught a mule. You know what I'm saying? How he caught her. You know what I'm saying? He working in the kitchen still, but he was always going over there to staff dining. You know what I'm saying? Pushing up on the kitchen, the head kitchen stewardess over there trying to get a job over there. But in the midst of doing that, he had done told me, he was like, boy, it's the little female work over there in staff dining, boy. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm finna catch. I'm like, shit, boy, you better work your move. He was like, yeah, I about got her locked in, bro. I'm finna goddamn have the emotion going. So we doing time or whatever. Then one day he come in the room, he tell me, he was like, boy, she done bit the bait. I say, no. He was like, yeah, she done bit the bait. So he was like, yeah, she gave me her number today, bro. I'm gonna call her. She told me to call her about 10 o'clock, 10:30. So I'm like, shit, bet. So this nigga done pulled the gas out. He was like, boy, we finna celebrate. That nigga rolled up a thunderbolt. Yeah, a thunderbolt, when you take like 5 rolling papers and you stretch them out, then you roll that damn thing up. That thing about that long. That bit was long, boy. So we smoking that bit. We in that bit cross-eyed high. I'm talking about we done went cross-eyed in there, boy. We smoking. So, you know, count time came, you know what I'm saying? We went out there and stood online. When we opened the door, you could see the smoke going out the room. But the officer we had was kind of chill. Young dude was a player. He acted like he wanted to get some money. He just ain't know how to go about it. You feel me? But I was peeping the move on that damn boy. When it come to mules, you know what I'm saying? Nigga get a female quicker because you can tap into her emotions and make her feel good and all that old shit. Versus with a male, you just gotta make it make sense and spit a high enough number. See, a female, you can get in and get the pipe for the free ski through emotion. See, a nigga, it's all business, you feel me? So, I'd rather deal with a dude because, shit, you ain't gotta worry about emotion. You make a bitch mad, she don't wanna bring you pack, none of that. See, with a nigga, it's just straight business, straight transaction. When you got them female mules, they gon' catch feelings like that just what it is, you feel me? But I done ran across a couple females who kept it P. We ain't do nothing but get some money. But 80% of the time, yeah, they gonna go to liking you because you talking to them on FaceTime. You popping grease, leaving feathers on the floor, on the tango. Oh, yeah, you hitting that girl with the anchan. Yeah, and she just, she get locked in. So, for you, it's just pleasure and fun. For her, she's caught the love bug. Oh, yeah, the puppy love. She's feeling like little Bow Wow. Oh, yeah, puppy love in that bit. But I really don't like those situations because I know me, it's temporary, Shawty. We gonna have a little run and then, that shit go how it go. But anyway, so 10:30 came, he called him, you know what I'm saying? I left out the room and shit, because it wasn't locked down yet. We ain't locked down until 11:30, 12 o'clock. So I got up out of there. So boom, next thing you know, I'm sitting out there watching the sport TV. He come out, he stick his head out the room, and he was like, come out, bro." So I fall off in the room. I'm like, "What's that?" He was like, "Boy, that's gold. She pulling up with that shit tomorrow, bro." I was like, "Damn, that fast?" He was like, "Bro, come to find out, they be a whole vet, bro. They be already know the move. She broke the move down to me." I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah, boy, she done chose up." She say she been watching me just like I been watching her. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Lockdown time came, shit, cause now one of us go to sleep. We up telling pipe stories, bitch. We talking about that pipe all night. We just in that bitch smoking, you know what I'm saying? Eating good and just cooling. So, morning time came and shit. They ran chow call or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Bro had done got out there on the walk. He was in motion. He was gone. So, boom. I'm in the dorm chilling, waiting on the inspection to come through because I really want to go back to sleep because I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? From being up and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Inspection team come through. Y'all already know, per usual, they bring the cadets through with they funky ronky. See, they were one of them crumb bomb crews. Oh, yeah, you can tell everybody really needed their job. Oh, yeah, they needed to make some money on. Oh, yeah, they look like they would cooperate with what? Bringing the pack. Oh, yeah, because they were poor. I'm talking about, when you have a crew of cadets come in, you're going to have at least 2 trion going to have their hair did. But all these folk, one bit had the sock on the bike of her head. I'm like, damn, they still wear the sock. She had the little sock ball on the bike of her head. You know what I'm saying? Then you had another one. Boy, look, boy, she had them micros in so long. They were hanging from the new growth. You know what I'm saying? When you see that braid, you got this much new growth this long with the braid still hanging on that bit. I'm like, oh, she trying to let them damn thing lock up or something. Cause them thing, oh, you couldn't see none of her post scalp. Couldn't see none of that damn girl post scalp. Then you had another one. She was so big, oh big, oh big, oh big. I'm talking about she was real big. Like her face was puffy. She looked like a talking marshmallow. Oh yeah, her jaws was so fat. Her eyes was squinched up. You couldn't even see that girl eye. She looked like a sumo wrestler. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, but you still had dudes in there talking about some, yeah, man, you see the thick one? You see, like, I'm like, yeah, her right there. They're like, no, shot her right there straight. I'm like, man, that big wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. Drop it like it hot, look at that bitch. She look like she ain't gonna drop shit, though. She gonna eat it while it hot, bitch. I'm talking about big old bitch, boy. And you know you big when you walk with your shoulders out like that and your arms just dangle. They don't even move. They just, your shit got to lean back. Because if you walk straight up, you might fall over, bitch. So she had to hit the Fat Joe, bitch. She had to lean back, bitch. I'm talking about lean back. So they walk around the dorm or whatever. Just my look, I'm thinking I'm gonna get one of them. All of them was scruffy. Oh yeah, but I thought I was gonna at least get one of them, cause a couple of them were thick. Now they were just on the floor. Poor ass bitch was just on the ground. She had them fell on the floor. She was on the ground looking up at the floor. You know what I'm saying? But they could get it though, you know what I'm saying? Cut the lights off and slam on one on, you feel me? Man, the big old bitch came to my room, man. She couldn't even, she had to walk through the door sideways, poor ass bitch. I'm talking about this bitch big, and I could have swore her neighbor touched me when she walked by. Cause I'm standing right there by the door, and she had to turn sideways and slide. I could have swore her neighbor touched me. Like, I just caught a chill, like I felt nasty, poor ass bitch. She all in my room and shit, looking all through my snacks. I was like, hey, now don't eat nothing, nothing. Now you ain't paid for nothing, don't eat. So I said, fuck you saying that because I'm fat? I'm like, I'm just saying, I seen it. I heard that plastic moving. You kept touching too much in there, man. You just a cadet. Get up out my room, man. She tells her, all right, I got you. Wait, I get my uniform. I got you. I was like, you ain't got me. You ain't got me. Shit, I got you. She'll big ass out my room, man. So she push on or whatever. They get through with inspection. They leave up out of there. So boom. That thing, you know, bro come back to the dorm. You know what I'm saying? He came back in that bit fast. He in that bit. So he done pulled the pack out. He done bust down. He got some of the he got the gas. He got the cigarette. They cold, need to get on. Well, hold on. Oh yeah, I saved a little tape. I saved a little tape, poor ass bitch. Ooh, that was a chili cheese dog with the tater tots. And tasty. But yeah, we in that bed incorporating the fluff. He busting out in the pack. So he was like, hey, yeah, boy, I done caught, bitch. Bitch, I done caught. So I'm like, hey, yeah, work your moves. So we still Michael Vick and Roddy White, though. Matter of fact, we had a play that was in motion. We were just waiting on his people to drop it. You know what I'm saying? We had done made the connection with my people and his people, and we had started going crazy. But we was still in the kitchen because shit, we wanted to keep the motion. You know what I'm saying? Them driver lights so we could move around the plantation. You hear me? So, you know, bro did a blowout sale. He was selling shit goddamn for the lowski roski. He was just trying to get rid of that shit. Cause he was like, man, she told me we can go back as many times as I got the money. So I'm like, shit, bet, nigga, shit, you can go crazy. So keep in mind, he was still using his money trying to fight to get out of prison. You know what I'm saying? He was in contact with his people on the regular, talking to different lawyers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find a loophole in his case that was significant enough that could possibly get him out. So, you know, he still had hope. So that's why I respect it too. Cause some dude get so lost in the sauce with that contraband, the thought about their freedom get cloudy. Like they don't give a damn about that shit. You feel me? So, you know, goddamn, we doing time or whatever. So he had them been on the run with Shawty for about 2 months. I'm talking about they doing their damn thing. So it was a war popped off with the Mexicans and the Muslims. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that shit was about. But come to find out, one of the Mexicans had to chop two of the Muslim fingers off. You know what I'm saying? One Mexican, one Muslim, they got into it and the Mexican ended up cutting his fingers off. And you know how the Muslims is, if you spill their blood, it was. So that shit had them popped off. I don't know if that nigga stole some or not, but they had them chopped that boy fingers off. So them niggas, one thing I know, they wasn't just running around starring shit for the most part. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, it'd be somebody engaging with them. But for him, to chop buddy fingers off, that shit had to be crazy. So they end up locking the countdown, you know what I'm saying? Cause that shit went to going from dorm to dorm. They lock her down, but shit, my bunkmate, he was still able to get out the door cause Shawty up there in Staff Dining had started calling, requesting him to come help her and shit. So I'm like, yeah, bro, got these driver license plus they pipe, we getting in, he still can get out the door to grab it. So everything's smooth, you know what I mean? We doing good. So they had done shook our dorm down at like 5 dudes ended up going to the hole. You know what I'm saying? So they replaced them with whatever. We got a bunch of crumb bums out the hole. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that ain't want no money. They was on the cream and they just wanted to dream. They wanted to be sleep. But yeah, so one day, bro, come back in the dorm. He was like, bro, you ain't gonna believe this shit. I'm like, what that? He was like, man, my co-defendant down here, man. I was like, your co-defendant? He was like, yeah, man, my motherfucking daddy, bro. I was like, your daddy? Your daddy the one told on you? He was like, yeah, bro, I don't like talking about the shit, bro. But me and Pop had them goddamn hit a lick. And goddamn, they caught Pop down bad in the hotel with some junkie hoe. And he told everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that how I got that damn life sentence. He only got goddamn 20 years. I'm like, damn. So he was like, yeah, bro, I just saw that nigga ass on the walk, bro. I ain't know what to do, bro. I really wanted to pull that nigga ass out, bro, but I ain't have my blick on me, bro. But I don't know how to feel, bro. That nigga goddamn, that nigga here, bro. So I'm like, shit. So he was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna pull up on that nigga. I'm gonna pull up on that nigga, holler at that nigga, bro. Oh, yeah, y'all stay tuned to part 2.